Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Analyzing Today's UFO Clips. My name is Jesse, and in this series, we'll analyze UFO footage found online. Today's first clip has some people saying that this is fake, others saying that this looks authentic and real, but it has a timestamp from a 2003 camcorder, and here in this video, we'll take a closer look at it. This clip was supposed to have been taken in South Africa. So first, let's go ahead and watch it because it's pretty short. Here we get to see what appears to be a UFO that has a similar shape as some that we've seen in the past, with three sections. A top dome-like section, a middle saucer shape, and at the bottom, a protruding section. It's floating over a beach, and as the camera zooms in, it appears to either have a glow or most likely reflect sunlight as it wobbles in the sky. There are several things to note when watching this video. One in particular is that the bottom section seems to be undulating or maybe even spinning independently or spinning with the craft. By the quality of the video, we can't really tell if the whole UFO is spinning or just the bottom part of it. At one point of the video, we can even see what appears to be half hemispheres of sorts that move around the bottom, which also seems to be a common theme in some UFO videos and photographs such as these. For whatever reason, some UFOs seem to have a smoother lower section, and others appear to have these protruding sections, or as I like to call them, gravity emitters. But that's just me making a really big speculation on my part. Something else to notice is that in the middle saucer-shaped section, there seems to be some sort of detail or ridges of some sorts. Look here right along the top of the middle saucer section to see what I mean. This shape and these ridges reminds me of this, one of the old Billy Meyer photographs. And I really hope I'm not bringing this guy up too much. But you do have to admit that these two UFOs are very, very similar. Could this actually be the same UFO? Or maybe even the same hoax? You be the judge of that, and let me know in the comments down below. Now let's move on to our next clip. But first, if you haven't done so yet, please hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of these episodes. Next up is a clip which I don't have too much info on, but it popped up on several places on the internet, and it has people scratching their heads. Let's go ahead and watch it first, and then discuss. So this thing has me scratching my head too, and I can't help but feel like someone has already figured this one out. But for the sake of discussing it, let's go ahead and look at what this might be. This clip hit the UFO community because at first glance it looks like some strange craft that's burning some sort of very aggressive thrusters behind it, or maybe that's burning up in the atmosphere or something, complete with flickering flames and even some black smoke that you could see from time to time. It also seems to be flying at a very high rate of speed in front of a clear blue sky background. The most odd thing about this object, however, is its shape. It's like nothing we've ever seen before. It doesn't look like a classic saucer or a tic tac or a cylinder or anything that we've seen, but instead looks like something with a very unconventional structure to it. So, I started thinking, what could this be? Could this be some sort of space debris that's coming through the atmosphere and burning up? It could be, but normally when something is coming in from the atmosphere and is burning up, the front end is usually very hot and it lights up too. And that doesn't seem to be the case here. So let's start by taking a few screenshots of this video. Here are a few, and tell me what you see. Now, somebody on the internet said something really interesting. They said that this is a video played at high speed of an island with clouds passing behind it. They say that what you see on the right that we consider to be flames are actually clouds moving past it, but again at a high rate of speed, sped up in the video. He also says that the bottom part is basically just the reflection of the island mirrored off the sea or ocean. But there is kind of where this theory falls apart. Because whenever something is reflecting off of an ocean or a lake, there's always symmetry to it. And that doesn't seem to be the case here. Here are some examples of what I mean. Again, something that all of these examples have is symmetry between the reflection and what's above the water. And in this video, there really isn't much symmetry. So I thought to myself, this can only be one of two things. One, it is something burning up in the atmosphere, or some kind of ship with some really aggressive thrusters behind it. Or it could be some manipulated video that's made to produce some sort of optical illusion. So here's my view on the possibilities. One, someone did a great job of manipulating video of mountains with clouds running through them or behind them. And then they sped up the film to make it look like our video. Here's an example. Or two, this is some ultra secret airplane some private industry or the government is developing. Some people online have been saying that this is the top secret plane, the SR-72. But how? How are these two shapes similar? What about these sections here? In no way does this look like some ultra sleek top secret aircraft. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Please leave your comments down below. And that'll do it for this episode. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss any of these videos. And as always, keep your eyes to the sky, your cameras ready, and an open mind, because we love the UFOs. Till next time.